book of 2 Timothy, the 3rd chapter, verses 10 through 12. But thou hast fully known my doctrine, manner of life, purpose, faith, long suffering, charity, patience, persecutions, afflictions, which came unto me at Antioch, at Iconium, at Lystra. What persecutions I endured, but out of them all the Lord delivered me. Yea, and all that will live godly in Hamashiach Yahushua shall suffer persecution. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, call Halal Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Makapadash, the water Yahweh, Wa Yahushua, for the gift of this truth and ministry. And we do minister to the saints, fishing for the hopeful elect. The water Yahweh, Wa Yahushua, for the elders and apostles of great millstone who taught us this truth, who are the true teachers of the Bible, and our eyes see our teachers. And double honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and blessing and salutations to the elect men who continue to push this truth throughout the four winds of the earth, in season and out of season, wherever ye are scattered in these last days. Shalom, Makim. Shabbat Shalom, Makim. Okay? Alright? And the video is going to be heavily entitled, Persecuted for the Word. Persecuted for the Word. FBI ranks black environmental activists a bigger threat than Al-Qaeda. FBI ranks black environmental activists a bigger threat than Al-Qaeda. All right? So this is where we at right now in the time of prophecy. All right? We know this devil is finna come down with this great wrath upon the true men of the Holy Bible who goes against his New World Order. All right? Because we see his New World Order is already, we visualize and see it. It's already, we don't have to go searching and, looking at all this here. It's through us, through the Spirit. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua said it was going to happen. We have to endure this persecution that's coming. Apostle Paul just wrote about it and said it. He did it. Yahweh Yahushua, who's the greatest of all, endured the most affliction and persecution. Up until death. Yahushua said a servant is not above his master. So what he went through, we are going to go through it also. It ain't no escaping out of this truth. Once you have put your hand to the plow, you will end this thing until death, if that is your life. Like we said on the highways and byways, and brother brought it out. Some of us may not taste death. Some of us will. That's just what it is. That's how Yahweh set it up. This is his movie. So you get into this thing and be on fire and be ready to endure this thing, man. Endure it. Let me read it again. 2 Timothy 3 and 10. But thou hast fully known my doctrine, manner of life. All right? This was the manner of his life right here. To what? To have purpose. Purpose is to do the works of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Have faith. All right? Above all things, you got to have faith. Faith without works is dead. It takes faith to go out on the highways and byways and do this work. Because we know that the radio frequency identification chip is the mark of the beast. And Esau hates that. You got a new ruler, a new owner over YouTube. I don't know the devil's name. For what Jake's been saying, that he hates the nation of Israel. Because we come against him. That's why they've been taking down brothers' videos. Flagging brothers' pages. Flagging the elders' pages. Elders getting new pages. Backup pages. So we're going to go to this here. When Esau does this, then we're going to move over here. And we know that the family of the word is coming. Short brothers' views on YouTube, playing with the views on when brothers do they sit downs on the highways and byways. Long suffering. This truth is long suffering. All these go hand in hand. Charity, patience. Apostle Paul wrote about all this. He had all of this. Persecutions, afflictions. All that ties into being a righteous man and doing all these things, man. If thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thyself for temptation. Okay? Let me jump right over to the second chapter. 2 Timothy 2. And I'm going to read the article after this. 2 Timothy 2 in verse 9 through 14. Wherein I suffer trouble as an evildoer. Because we all know Paul was smashing shit on throughout his life. Even unto bonds. But the word of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua is not bound. Therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake, that they may also obtain the salvation which is in Hamashiach Yahushua with eternal glory. Apostle Paul did all this for the elect's sake in doing all this. And we do it also. That's why we build each other up in this truth, man. Preparing for the time of trouble that's at hand. When Esau comes down with his great wrath. And I'm going to do a follow-up video with that. Being on the red list and the blue list. Salakia, brother. Alright. Some of that herbal tea. Alright. Well, come on, let me read the rest of it. Verse 11. It is a faithful saying, for if we be dead with him, we shall also live with him. And our works do follow us. I read that last night in Revelation, the 14th chapter. We be dead. All right. We shall also live with him. All right. In this truth. You got to die in this truth. And your works are going to follow you. If we suffer, we shall also reign with him. If we deny him, he will also deny us. And Yahweh Shah spoke about that, man. There's going to be many in that day that's going to come and say, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied thy name? And he's going to depart from you, just get the fuck from around me, just like that. But this is going to be a tall Negro speaking, a so-called Negro, okay? Going to be talking shit. Yeah, he's going to be talking shit upon his arrival, upon the top of his chariot. Okay? Verse 13. If we believe not, ye have abided faithfully, he cannot deny himself. Of these things, put them in remembrance, charging them before the Lord, that they strive not about words to no profit, but to the subverting of the hearers. Okay? If any man have an ear, let him hear. And if you accept this truth, it's going to abide in you forever and ever. Jake's hear the truth and don't, and this truth is getting to Esau, man. It's getting to Esau. That's what it's all about. We are spiritually bringing down his kingdom. Okay? Which goes hand in hand with this. When they try to take Jakes to court, we're going to be held not accountable for these things, man. Okay? Because we're teaching out of the Holy Bible, according to the Holy Bible. In 2017, the term black identity extremist was introduced as a designation to single out black people who are protesting police brutality. All right, and that goes with these fucking Edomite owned groups, out here. The black whatever the fuck that was. I don't even know the name of them shit. That George Soros, the Edomite, George Soros, the wicked, that he put out there. He orchestrated this black conscious community and all that bullshit, man. With the police killing Jakes down on the street, man. But all that goes back to the curses, man. We are under the curses. Okay? Let me get it. The book of Deuteronomy. Come right on it. Deuteronomy 28, and let's start at 60. Let's start at 65. And among these nations shalt thou find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest. This is not our rest. The soles of your feet are not going to have rest. You're going to be on your feet all day as a slave, working all day, because this is not your rest. Okay, we're doing the works of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, the hopefully elect are to receive that rest. Okay? To where Edomites are going to be our slaves in the kingdom. And they're going to work all day, every day. You're going to get double of the works. Okay? But the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart, and failing of eyes, and sorrow of mind. And thy life, here we go, and thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shall have no assurance of thy life. That's why when you riding in your fucking cars or whatever, you're overlooking your shoulders or whatever, you know, you see the lights flashing, you don't know what the hell is going to happen. Even when you ride on side of another Jeep, you got not assurance of your own life, because you don't know what he finna get out of his car, try to open your shit, carjack you or whatever, or blow your fucking brains out in the middle of traffic at the red light. A Edomite cop gets behind you. Now you got to pull over in a rural public area with a lot of people. So if the shit gets out of hand, they gonna have it on camera, you know, and they gonna record it or whatever. And Jake's still not gonna get off. He's still gonna be dead. And Edomites is still gonna get off the charge, man. You know, and still be getting paid. Man, these curses are for real, man. This applies to the children of Yasha'al of Israel, the so-called Negroes, all the way down to the so-called Mexicans, man. This applies to you, all right? So let me read some more of the article. Leaked documents from the United States Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, showed that the so-called black identity extremists, animal rights, environmental, and anti-authority activists are ranked at the top of the agency's counterterrorism priority under President Donald Trump. And I did a video on that, the last previous video, with Trump putting these detention centers around, you know, down here like in Louisiana or whatever like that, throughout the United States of America, you know, as a terrorist, you know, count them as terrorists. You know, we've been looked at as terrorists right now. We haven't done anything. Name one body count that we have. The only body that we're winning is souls. The elect are winning souls out here, so they can be sealed and these four winds can be let loose out here. Okay? So all Esau is going to do is implement some kind of false flag attacks, which is plural, you know, for the hell these guys as terrorists, man, mainly over here. Because we the ones that's coming against this new order, like I said previously. We're the ones proclaiming the sound doctrine of the Holy Bible, telling Esau his downfall, knowing who he is, identifying the wicked is being revealed. Okay? Esau cannot stop this truth. This truth is hit throughout the four corners of the earth. And he knows this. He knows this. All right? And I'm going to get some scriptures, more scriptures. Let me get it right now. All right? So it says, the leaked 2018 to 2019 threat guidance FBI documents obtained exclusively by the Young Turks, many of which are marked law enforcement sensitive and for official use only, label these activists a bigger threat than terrorist groups such as Al-Qaeda or white supremacists, which Al-Qaeda is already funded by the United States of America. All right, they give these rebels the money. That's why these other Islamic nations, Arab nations, they call America the Great Satan. They call him the Great Satan. This is a devil, a whore, Babylon. Okay? Al-Qaeda or white supremacists, despite it not citing any single specific attack. Okay? Despite not citing any single specific attack. Who are we going against? We're spiritually doing this thing according to the Holy Bible. We haven't killed anybody. You understand? These so-called white supremacists, they have done accounts of atrocities out here, man. You understand? The 9/11 was an inside job, and they put it on some damn so-called terrorist group with Bin Laden and Al-Qaeda. That's bullshit, man. Okay? We got our spiritual binoculars over here at Great Millstone, beginning with the elders all the way down. We see the whole plot. Okay? We see straight through it already. So when this thing is fully implemented, You know, it's not going to come to us as no surprise. We expecting this. Salak, y'all. The book of John, chapter 15, and verse 18. If the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. It's Yahweh Shah speaking. The world hates even amongst Israel. You got these nigger groups out here, man. You know, and the dude Tazariak, whatever they call it, Captain Zariak or whatever like that. He says GMS is the most hated of them all. Yes. What did Yahweh Shah say? Because these are worldly dudes over here. We know we're not coming together with none of you guys, man. You can cut that. The Apostle Bart did a video on that. We're not coming with you at all. Not attending none of these Hebrew summits or none of that bullshit. We don't have barbecues and cookouts, none of that shit. No Passovers or none of that. If the world hates you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. And we love to be hated over here at Great Millstone. That's how we know we got the truth. That's how we know we got it. Because we're bringing these souls, who gets the most flags on YouTube? Nobody page getting targeted but Great Millstone. Beginning with the elders all the way down. If ye were of the world would have loved his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world. I love how he's saying, y'all wish I say this. That's how you know there's a tall, dark-skinned chick. But I have chosen you out of the world. Therefore the world hath hated you, because we come here, put off that old man and being renewed by the renewing of the spirit of our mind, by these scriptures being baptized with the truth, and we come against it. We see it from here over to here, from coming out of it to looking back and looking at what it is now, looking at Babylon, looking at Esau's queendom. Okay? Now they hate us. Now they hate us. Verse 20. Remember the word that I said unto you. The servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also. And we keep it over here at Great Millstone. That's why we go out on highways and byways and fish for the elect and give them the truth of the matter, which is the whole doctrine, the whole road, which knowing the good side of it, knowing that you're a Yashala, you know, you are an Israelite according to the Holy Bible. You're a God, who y'all call God. You're Yahweh's chosen seed and people. And we give them the bitter side, okay? Knowing that we are being targeted by the government, man, okay? But we're not doing anything wrong. What does it say? But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they not known him that sent me, because they don't know the Most High, okay? Esau does not know this. Scripture, this Holy Bible was only given to Israel, to Yashala, starting with the elect. That's it. They don't know him. 2/3 of his own people does not know him. Okay? Back into the article. It says, these documents show the FBI wasted resources to target black people because of protected First Amendment activities. Deputy Director of the American Civil Liberty Unions, ACLU, Racial Justice Program, and we know this already. They got us on they got us on beam. You know, they got us, FBI got us targeted faces all over there, you know, all over on their porch or whatever. Like they had these drug kingpins. You know, like you watch the movie American Gangster. They had Frank, whatever his name was, Frank, and the other guys, whatever, you know, pictures of them, photos, whatever like that, man. You know, all into the Southern Poverty and Law Center like that. You know, we know this already. We know this. We're ready for this. Over here at Great Millstone, beginning with the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, we are ready for this. Okay? And darker days are approaching. Okay? These are dark days that we are in. But Yahweh Bashim Yahushua says he's going to deliver us all. Jeremiah 30:7. Okay? Yeah. Get that. I ain't butchering no scripture. I'm going straight to it. And ultimately, Esau, you can shut the YouTube page down. We're going to take our talents elsewhere. Okay? Taking our talents elsewhere, man. Straight up. Until Yahweh Bashim Yahushua fully implements the family of the word, we're going to keep pushing. Okay? The book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble. But he, talking about the remnant, the little seed, okay? Because you got the big old pie. You got the big old pie, but he gonna take a portion out of that pie and only make a remnant out of that pie. Because 2/3 of that pie, which is a large portion, 66%, is gonna get blasted, by the famines, the pestilence, the plagues, the thermonuclear missiles, the ICBM missiles. A very hot day is coming for you 2/3 and for you Edomites and other heathenistic nations who are not a part of this truth. Okay? Because the elect were predestined already. It tells you that in the book of Ephesians, man. It says, for he shall be saved out of it. He is talking about the remnant, man. We're going to be saved out of this day of trouble. Most High set these afflictions and these boundaries, but he's going to make a way for the elect to be saved out of it, man. Okay? So it says, every year the FBI updates its consolidated strategy guide, which lists the agency priorities in numerous domains such as counterterrorism, counterintelligence, and cybercrime. In 2017's guide, and you have a bunch of jakes who got slaughtered at the hands of Esau, women and all, as it says in 2 Nephi 15, their blood is cried unto Yahweh. How long, O Lord, till you judge this devil? Okay? In 2017's guide, the term black identity extremist was introduced as a designation to single out black people who are protesting police brutality and campaign for racial justice, man. All this is leading to race wars. The book of Matthew 24 and 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. For nation shall rise against nation. Okay, they're not just talking about United States versus Russia. Okay, yes, it's talking about that. It's twofold. We're talking about the nation of Yasharala against these Edomites, against Ishmael, the Arabs, against Moab, the Chinese, against Ammon, the Japanese, against all of them. Okay, this is race war. It's coming. Race wars is in the scripture. It's coming. It's in the Apocrypha. Okay, it says 2 years later, the FBI had replaced the label with designation racial movement extremism, and they got all these damn groups and labels and titles for everything, man. Esau, boy, he got to go, man. This devil got to go. According to the Bible, okay? It said, according to the bureaus, FY 2018 through 2020, counterterrorism strategy guides obtained by the Young Turks. It said today in the United States, black men and boys have a 1 in 1,000 chance of being killed by police over the course of their lives. Okay? And that's what we see every day, man. This is where we at right now. They're trying to come down on us, killing y'all in the street, trying to rise Jake up. That's in Jeremiah, the 49th chapter. That old line is going to rouse up. And the Most High is going to do that in Jacob's trouble. Let me hit out with another precept and I'm going to close it out. All right? All right? This first Timothy, sticking in 1 Timothy. All right? 1 Timothy, the first chapter. And I'm going to start at verse 12. For the which cause I also suffered these things. Yeah, man. This is what it's all about. Nevertheless, I am not ashamed. We're not ashamed for the Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Okay? So when they talk of this, Jake's face gonna be on, on the camera or whatever like that. Like we say in over here in Great Millstone, getting our Paris prison. Jake was off in the world. We was going to the prison system out here in Louisiana. Because, down here you go to jail every 2 or 3 days. You got parishes down here. You know, other places got counties. We don't stay with the parish. Your face being on, we're taking your photo from the parish prison and putting it on the screen, your mug shot, like they call it, and trying to label you out as being, you know, a terrorist or whatever. You know? But Yahweh Bashir Shai is going to put them W's up. You know? Isaiah 4:1 is going to start to happen. When his truth is going to get out. Because all Esau is going to do is just bring forth more fruit. That's all you're going to do, you devil. According to the Bible. I am not ashamed, for I know whom I have believed. We know who we believe in. We're not ashamed for the testimony of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. This is going to be a testimony for us. Okay? For I know whom I have believed, and am persuaded that he is able to keep that which I have committed unto him against that day. Against the day against Esau. We'll be going to counsel and the judges. And I'm finna get that in the next following video, Lord willing. 1 Timothy 1:13. Hold fast the form of sound works which thou hast heard of me in faith and love which is in Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. That good thing which was committed unto thee, keep the Holy Ghost which dwelleth in us. Talking to the elect. All right, Apostle Paul is back right now and here today through the reincarnation, regeneration. All right, we're keeping the faith through love, through patience, through charity, through fear of Yahweh Shai. We don't fear this devil, Edomite, or Esau. We fear the one that can kill the body and the soul. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. So with that, I'm going to face these I'm already doing and give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makak, Dash. And double honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and blessing and salutation to the elect men who push this truth throughout the four winds of the earth, wherever ye are scattered, in season and out of season. Shalom, I can keep pushing. This truth is about long suffering. Quran Yasharala, Shabbat Shalom.